Alright, Willie Jr. time. Willie! Oh, Willie, he's got it.
Hi.
Where's that $100? There it is.
I have $100. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
That's $100, sure enough. The mask, it's yours, sir.
Woohoo!
Here you go. Carefully, don't touch you now.
Yeah, thanks.
Like a tiger.
Don't you go forgetting your lagniappe.
My
A
liking
free
up.
bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
The sign said I could get Lady Luck oil instead.
Well, I wasn't thinking a man as young as you would be needing that kind of remedy. But if you's having problems with your...
Oh,
That's all right. Believe me, I don't need it. I'll just stick with this. Thanks, anyway.
Of course, it ain't none of my business if you do need it.
Ooh.
I don't need it.
Of
Well,
course you don't.
but if you did... Wow, that just looks weird without the head on it. Now what we can actually do now is go back to Napoleon House. Because if you remember, there was these dudes here that were continually playing chess. Well, they actually have something to do with stuff. This. Here it is. Hey Sam, you want some luck?
Got a second, Sam? It's about your game.
I don't have a game. That's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, you bastard.
Yeah, bastard.
I ain't never needed a cheat yet, you loser.
Thought you might be interested in this gambling oil.
Let me see that. Master Gambling Oil. What's it for?
Ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Could
Get out of here. Marcus would never use something like this.
Well, if that's what you want to believe.
well, it is voodoo.
This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on. Really?
Yeah, hey, nuns.
This voodoo oil could make a nun get lucky.
Really? You think it really works, huh?
I'd stake my reputation as a novelist.
And you say Marcus uses this. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Let me see that bottle. Oh, this looks authentic.
Like you'd know.
Oh, it is.
If I could really beat that bastard. Stonewall, give me a Pim's cup, would you?
Coming up, Sam.
How much you think I'd have put in here?
Careful. You don't want to overdo it. Too much luck can be dangerous.
This looks like a drug deal going down.
There's no such thing as too much. Now stand back.
Come on already. I'm ready to checkmate.
We'll see about that, Mr. Schmatty Big Mouth.
Schmatty. Really, all he really needed was probably just confidence.
Checkmate! Checkmate, you bastard!
Yeah, bastard.
Son of a bitch.
20 years I've been waiting to say that. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate!
You are the biggest butthead Sam Singleton that I ever met.
Checkmate!
You can just put this chessboard where the sun don't shine.
Wow, that was a witty retort.
Hallelujah! I did it! Yippee!
Nice game.
Nice game. Hell, I was brilliant!
That you were.
Of course, I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sammy here.
Will do.
Like right now. Hey, want to have a little chat?
Can I ask you some questions now?
Look, I'd be glad to help you out, but I've been stuck in this bar too long to know much about anything.
You alright?
So, how do you feel now?
Couldn't be better.
So, how do you feel now?
Okay, so if you remember when we spoke to Napoleon, or whatever that dude's name, Stonewall, yeah. When we spoke to him ages ago, he was like, Sam's a jeweler. Well, we'd have this mold of the bracelet now, so let's give it to Sam.
Could you do anything with this?
What is this, clay?
What is this? A clay mold?
Hmm.
Well, I am a jeweler, you know.
I know.
And I owe you one. Would you like me to cast this for you?
If you can.
Ooh.
You got it, pal. Actually, it'll be a pleasure to get my tools out. First time in years. I've been too busy playing that goddamn game. I'll have the bracelet tomorrow. Meet me here.
Sure.
Great, thanks.
Sure. Alright, so now that we've done that, I think that should be the end of this day. Yes!
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Alright, so. We pull up. Grace, clear out. Oh, hello, Malia.
Excuse me. I'm going inside.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me, I'm afraid St. George's is closed for the day.
I'm not a customer. I'm here to see the owner.
Why don't you just leave your name and number with me, and I'll tell him you stopped by.
Listen, if Gabriel is here, he'll want to see me. Is he here?
Really couldn't say for certain, but in the morning.
Gracie, say goodnight.
Ugh.
You came. I didn't think you would.
I didn't think I would either.
now let's make out and wrestle.
I could show you around a little. Yeah, it's not much, but...
Please, don't. I couldn't focus on much of anything right now.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. God, what is it about you?
Just shut up and kiss me.
oh, just shut up and kiss me. Oh. Day 4. I spoke to one who smelled of death. He gave to me his ears, and crosses something veil of tears. Balls, I can't remember that bit. Oh well, you could go back and read it. Ah! You can see that, right? Can't you, Gabriel? No, dude. There's a guy just staring in your window.
You're not speaking to me this morning?
Don't be silly. I just have nothing to say.
Did you find out anything about that pattern I gave you?
What about the creepy man?
Yeah, I did find something.
Guys, there's a man. He's sort of staring.
I checked the microfiche at the public library. I found an article about a murder in 1810. The newspaper published a part of a pattern found around the body. It looks damn close.
You're incredible. All that work.
Forget it.
Have it
there's
your way.
Guys, there's a guy.
Have you noticed this guy outside the shop?
How could you not?
Yeah. He gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away.
There is
Go away.
Get the hell out of here.
the figure outside does not respond.
Is he alive?
So, what's new, Grace?
Oh god.
This
I was so hoping she would say something about the creepy guy outside.
Got a minute?
Any messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Let's read our newspaper. And try not to look at the guy.
Today,
Ugh.
Times-Picayune, dated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murders. He scans it quickly.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
What case?
The voodoo murders case. The paper says that the police have learned that the murders were the result of an underworld cartel war and that the war is over.
That's not good.
It's ridiculous. What about the killers? And the voodoo angle, they never got anything on that.
I know you were into it, Gabriel. But if it's over, that's hardly a negative.
Well,
Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?
I
You
sure
don't get
will.
it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust. Death walks close to you today. Resist temptation, lest his eye fall on you too.
Peachy.
Maybe that's the guy at the window.
I'll be back later.
And I'm just gonna
Good
totally
luck.
ignore this guy. Hey, let's go visit Mosley. Go on. Alright. Hey, Mose. Mosley.
Mosley, my man.
Yeah, what is it, you wanker?
I don't know if you're my man.
Knight, I hate to tell you this, but you're out of a book. The voodoo murders case has been closed.
But how does that...
I had a feeling you were going to say that, son of a bitch.
How does that actually... Wait, why are you out of a book? I mean, it just means that the actual case is gone, but that doesn't mean you're actually writing about the case. Oh, for goodness sakes. You guys.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Totally. Okay. So...
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
The case? What case? I told you. The voodoo murders case is closed.
How can you just close it? It's not solved, is it?
Nope.
Oh, it's solved. Turns out the Chicago Mafia was trying to invade local territory, using Mississippi for drug running now that Florida's so hot.
Is
What
Florida
we
so
had
hot?
here was a little resistance from local businessmen. Word came in this morning that the Chicago group is giving up and pulling out of New Orleans.
But that doesn't bring the killers to justice.
No.
Well, the boys upstairs seem to figure it this way. Let the slime kill each other. Better the vermin we know than the Chicago vermin, I guess. The attitude in the department is that we've just been done a huge favor. Well, they're probably right.
What about the local cartel? Are you just gonna let them go?
At least a part of us. We'll deal with them over time, always have. New Orleans is pretty clean that way, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's the illusion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not totally in agreement here either, but what can I do? These guys are not about to get caught.
They're
I'm
not,
disappointed about the book, too.
Aw.
Next
make
big
it about
murder
the book.
case I get, I'll call you in and we'll do that one up right, okay? In fact, I could probably dig up some old cases and you could spice them up.
Yeah.
No thanks.